What about now? Can you guys hear me okay now? Sorry for the audio issue. I'm using a different laptop. It's not the same one from my setup in my office. You can hear me? Okay, that's good. Awesome. Thank you so much, Sacred Spirit 1058. I appreciate you. Okay, without further ado, let's get into your reading. Hey, Manal Salim 2543. I hope I didn't butcher your name. Manal Salim or Salem. I'm not sure how you pronounce it. I do know people that spell Salim with one E, so I don't know. All right, let's get into it. So I'm gonna post a little friendly pin-up message in the chat. And we'll get started. Hold on. Thank you. I appreciate your feedback. I'm glad I was able to pronounce it to your liking because I didn't want to butcher your name. I can't read. I don't know. It seemed like ever since I got my when I first got my channel, I don't know. Something was really wrong with my speech. I didn't like how I felt. I just was very uncomfortable. Over the years, I've gotten, I guess, somewhat acclimated. My nerves still be bad. Hey, Thickly Gilbert, sorry. Hi. All right, so let's get started with client number 1. Okay, yeah, this is client number 1. I just wanted to make sure. All right, let me get my timestamps out. The number locks was off. Hold on. I'm glad I didn't start. I put the timestamp. I didn't put the timestamp in because the number locks was off. All right, client number 1, thank you so much for booking with me. I hope all is well. Let's get into your 1 question reading. You would like to know, when a meeting takes place, will people be forced to retire, be let go, or will your employment be affected? All right, let's see. I'm assuming that you would rather know more about you versus everybody else, so I'm going to keep the energy solely on you. Okay, during this meeting, how will my client be affected? During this upcoming meeting, how will my client be affected? Yeah. Okay, if you know that you're a lackluster like employee, I'm not taking shots at you, but I'm just being honest with you. If you know they got a reason to let you go, whether you're lackluster or whether you sense tension or what, if you know there's a reason, they're going to use that against you. Yeah. It is definitely a time to consider looking at other options. You got the Knight of Pentacles, the back of the Page of Pentacles, where it's an empty cornucopia. You have the Eight of Wands and the Ten of Swords. So yeah. Yep. Somebody's hours is getting cut short. They being moved to a department that they don't like, something, or they get flat out getting fired. It's a disadvantage here. And with the Ten of Swords being here, Yeah, it is referring to not only you, not only your job being at jeopardy, but other folks too. So yeah. And they may tell you something may happen in the future, sometime down the line, but the truth of the matter is, with the Eight of Wands being here, it's happening sooner rather than later. Let me see what comes out with the financial messages. Yeah, it's over. Yeah, it's about to be over with. You got butterfly, but there's better opportunities ahead of you. So don't let this, put you in a state of depression or defeat. Just start looking for other opportunities and you'll find it sooner rather than later. You got butterflies. So butterflies is all about transformation. They start off as caterpillars, they transform as butterflies, such as your situation. Sudden change, frivolous spending, short-term loan, movement, temp jobs, fun work. So it looks like you're leaving this job to go to a better job where you'll enjoy it better. More security, the work environment is better. It's a wrap here, so start looking elsewhere. That further confirms what came out in the tarot. So yeah. Yeah. And it's not just you. It's not just you. Even if it doesn't happen, even if it doesn't happen the day of the meeting, it's going to happen shortly after that. So start looking and planning ahead now. Start getting your ducks in a row now, so you don't get caught off guard. Yeah. Yep. Don't dig yourself in a hole. You got the Seven of Cups here. That's a shovel and a hole being dug in the ground. I'm just grabbing my book. Give me 1 second. The Seven of Cups talks about promises of riches that turns into tears, something unknowable about your situation, and people's past might be darker than expected, curiosity about other people's business, mysteries with no solutions. When we see this card, we should talk about what the person is looking for and whether it's theirs to get. The person getting the reading motivations are likely to be a mystery to themselves. Even if you are able to know them, they might not thank you for telling them. Yeah, you probably don't want to hear this. You probably was hoping that I would say something more favorable. Still take heed, still take heed. Cover yourself. Here, curiosity is unlikely to be rewarded with anything but a place at the bottom of the hole. Yeah. Plan for the unexpected. Don't believe what others are trying to sell you and mind your own business. That's what this card talks about. So they may try to cover it up to soften the blow or tell some type of lie. Don't you trust these people? They're going to look out for themselves. They're going to look out for the company, not you. So, this may not be the news that you want to hear, and I get it. I've been in your shoes before, but at least you get a second chance at a better job somewhere else. So don't cheat yourself out of that, putting your faith and hope and dreams in this company that is likely to disappoint you. So that's what I have for you. I wish you the best. Thank you so much for booking with me, and you have a good day. Bye. Hmm. Give me 1 second. Okay. Mm. All right, I'm gonna get started. Okay. Hang on 1 second. Color reads, yes, I'm open. I just went live a few minutes ago. So just, you better off sending me an email. I don't respond to chats and I don't see any moderators to help you, unfortunately. So you better off, if you don't see any moderators, just send me an email. My question is, did you read the description box? You probably didn't. Goodbye. Got time for that. Not you. Somebody that sent me put something in the chat after you. My bad, Color Reese. I wasn't referring to you. I was referring to the person that I just literally blocked. So. All right, let's get started with client number 2. Okay. Sorry. Okay. All right, let's get started on client number 2. All right, number 2, thank you so much for booking with me. I hope all is well. Let's get into your 1-question reading. I read your backstory. We've done a reading together before. You took heed to the advice that was given. Recently, trolls have been coming to scan your social media, and you believe it's said people in your backstory, or this person is at least sending the trolls to you. You haven't reacted with neither one of them. You've never interacted. You haven't interacted with neither one of them if you've never interacted with the feminine one. It could be still messing around, but you ain't worried about that. As a result, is this person behind these trolls? And if so, what do they want? You don't deal with the person that was the culprit, that was the reason for this person to not like you in the first place. So if you're not dealing with the source of the issue, then what is the problem? I get it. No, it's not 2 questions. It's all around. You know how I read, so I'm probably going to cover that anyway. But okay, let's see. Is this said person behind the trolls, the recent trolls on your social media? All right, let's see. Is said person behind the social media trolling that's been going on lately. Let's see. Guess what came out first? The Lovers. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yep. Sorry. I just linked the camera towards me a little bit so you can see the cards a little better. But yeah. The Lovers came out as your first card. The shadow side of the Six of Wands came out. And the Queen of Wands. She's jealous of you. The Queen of Wands is a woman that is described in the Vice Versa Tarot as somebody that is copied, emulated a lot, but never really compared to. Never really, like, she could be copying off you. It's something about you that's very insecure. It makes her very insecure. If she's behind this, she's definitely behind this. She wants you to have a bad reputation with the shadow side of the Six of Wands. She wants to make you look bad in some way. Yep. She's literally throwing rocks and hiding her hands. And it has something to do over that, you know who. It has everything to do with you know who came out, you know who you talked about in your backstory. Yep. Something. What caused said person to start trolling my client's social media? What happened that triggered this person, resulting in them trolling my client? Okay. Oh, Seven of Cups. He's been acting funny, confusing, giving off weird signals. She might have caught him looking at your social media and got jealous. And she's been lately comparing herself to you. She thinks you guys are messing around. She thinks you guys are messing around, or at the very least, he's interested in you. And that makes her jealous. And instead of sorting it out with him, you literally hold power in a situation that you don't even want. So she rather sort it out with you or antagonize you. It's one of those situations where you are the one that determines if anything happens between you and said person that y'all got in common. She don't hold the power in that. You do. Because the only way y'all wouldn't mess around is if you didn't want to mess around. Not because he loves and respects her and don't want nobody but her. And that enrages her, not to the point where she wants to leave, but to the point where she wants to compete with you, agitate you, because she's agitated by him still liking you. Gemini, Leo, Scorpio, Aries. Let's see. All right, what's the tea between guy and girl listed in the backstory? What's the tea between guy and girl listed in the backstory? Okay. What's the tea between said people listed in the backstory? I don't know if you can see this number 2, but look what flipped over. Running. This nigga do not want to have that. He's running from her. Like, she feels like he's getting away in some way. And she might have caught him. Look, dirt digging. She looked for something and she found it. She was looking. See, She was looking for something and she found it. Dirt digging, looking for dirt on you, or vice versa. She caught him. She caught him admiring you. She didn't win in this nigga's search history. She did something. Scarcity tactics. She did clown him. She did clown him. She might have threw something at him, fought him. I hope she don't have a GUN or did nothing that crazy, but she did something and it pissed her. He did something concerning you and it pissed her off. And now she's like dead ass focused on you out of jealousy. And he might have put her on timeout with running, especially with scarcity tactics to somebody with a GUN to their head with a mask on. She done went batshit crazy on him. Yep, this is what triggered it. This is what started it. Yep, and this is the tea on them at this very moment. So this is the reason why she's playing with you. You should ignore her. Like, I don't know. What is your advice? Let's see. What should my client do? I don't think you should do anything intuitively. Just, I don't think you should do anything intuitively. But let's see what come out. Any advice on how my client should handle this situation she's getting a reading about going forward? I'm using the Patakis of the Orisha. Keep winning. 6 of disc is all about prosperity. Hard work paying off. Continue. Make sure you look good while they stalking you. Make sure you look good, for the camera while they, checking you out online and stuff. Look good. Make sure you look your best. For real. It's like the spirits want you to give them something to talk about. Seriously. Look at this card. 6 of disc. It's the energy of Oshun with the yellow and stuff. And here we find the rewards of life. This is a card of prosperity and a clear way forward in life. It often shows up to mark a level of success and achievement. They want you to continue studying and living your life. The person who this card comes for, which is you, has all the elements they need to accomplish anything they set their mind to, so long as they continue to work. So if this situation, if entertaining this situation doesn't benefit you in some way lucrative, don't entertain it. Keep doing whatever you was doing and ignoring this person. Post your accomplishments. Post, that you living your best life. Prosperity, promotions, and success at work are coming towards you. A reward for your previous efforts in a time of great blessings. They want you to also put your knowledge to work for you. They want you to work with what you have. Use your tongue to get what you want and work for yourself. So continue to boss up in life and basically fuck them. Your success is like in the fact that you're not thinking about this person and you gave them to the streets. And it's like, it's not the person that stayed that gets the happy ending most of the time. It's the person that leaves. It's not the person that stays to get the happy ending with the person that they stay in with. It's usually the person that leaves because they left. Is the person that leaves that the other person usually wants, not the person that stayed. They just settled because you stayed. You get the respect because you didn't stay. And that's why you have more power over this person and the whole situation. And instead of being mad at herself, she'd rather be mad at you for being dumb. Keep it moving. I'm sorry, I can't help you with that. Okay. Not you, just somebody in the chat. Okay. That's what I have for you. I wish you the best. Thank you so much for booking with me. And you have a good day. Have a good evening. Bye. Hmm. Hmm. All right, client number 3. Mhm. All right. Number 3. All right, client number 3. Thank you for booking with me. I hope all is well. Let's get into your reading. You would like to know, will you receive a new job or a new career change? I know you asked when, but let's start with will first, and when may come out. If not, I'll ask. Okay. Okay. Will my client get a new job or a new or career change? Will my client get a new job in the same field or even a new job in a different field? Let's see. I see you getting a new job, but in the same field. And even if you are offered something in a new field, it's best that you stay with what you know. You got the back of the world, which is like the world in reverse. Not accomplishing something or not necessarily going to a new chapter or a new field since we're talking about a specific question. I see you getting a new job, but in the same field. You got the 6 of Cups that talks about the past. So something that you are accustomed to. Is it going to be a position that you are already knowledgeable about? I don't see you going to a new industry. I don't see you getting a new job in a new industry. A new job, yes, because you got the Magician here. You're qualified in whatever existing field that you're in. And it looks like you have the higher chance of expansion and growth staying in that field. I don't see you going to a different industry or skill set at this time. And you're not even being advised to. You're being advised to stay with what you know because you're more likely to grow in that field. The Magician is prepared. The Magician is an expert, has the sword, the cup, the pentacle, and the wand. So you cover all the bases in your existing field. Now, you may go to a different company, but I don't see you going into a different field. Nope. Let's see what else comes out. Okay, let's see. Hand, clover, gift, candle. Yep, you're getting a new job in the same industry with a new company too. I don't see you working for the same company. It's a little bit more money too, and it looks like somebody will put in a good word for you. This could be somebody that you know put in a good word for you, or hiring managers trying to determine who they're going to make the offer to, and somebody that you interviewed with that really liked you, advocating for you. Like, yeah, I really like this person. I really like client number 3, something like that. But you got some type of blessing, some type of luck over your career with Clover here, lucky break, taking a chance, risky business, paying off. you're going to get an upgrade in your benefits as well with your new job. Something about the benefits that you're going to like. It may be a benefit or two or three or more that you don't currently have that you will see, value in. And you got candle. You about to be interviewing, talking to people with the ambition, taking action, being more visible. Your next job, you're going to be more visible. It talks about high rank management visibility. So you'll be positioning yourself to be seen at your new job in a way that you're not seeing now. So this is good. Same industry, but at least you're going to be with the company where you're recognized more. Your hard work is more recognized and rewarded. There's more growth and expansion at this new place. And it looks like it's job security there as well. So good for you. Nothing wrong with that. That's what I have. Let me see. When is this happening? Is there a time frame? Sorry about that. Is there a time frame of when this is happening for my client? Sometimes they give time frames. I'm hearing up to 6 months. Up to 6 months. It depends on how consistent you are with the client it depends on how consistent you are with applying for jobs, interviewing, networking. If you take your time, then it's going to be a slow motion. But if you are consistent, it could be sooner than 6 months, but 6 months at the latest, depending on how you, depending on the actions you take and how consistent you are with applying. Three of Swords and the Emperor. Be careful taking the first job. Like if you were to apply for something and hear back within like 3 weeks from now, do your due diligence, do your research. Something may be too good to be true, and you may not keep that job for a long time. Really do your homework when it comes to these companies that interview you. You interview them back. Make sure that, this is a good fit for you. You may be tired of your current place of employment, but don't act impulsively because you may regret it. I'm getting Aries season. So what is that? March, April? That's about 3-4 months away. So it's still within that 6-month time frame, So yeah, that's what I'm getting. 4 months from now, you can get something in the beginning of spring. Yep. So start looking. But that's what I have. I wish you the best. Thank you so much for booking with me, and you have a good evening. Bye. Okay. Let's go to client number 4, who I have not reached out to yet, but I'm about to. So give me 1 second. Okay. All right, let's get started on client number 4. My, what a read. Thickly Gilbert. Yeah, the reading before this one, yeah, it was. Hold on. All right, number 4, thank you so much for booking with me. I hope all is well. Let's get into your reading. You want to know what is most important for you to know at this time? All right, let's see. I'm going to use the vice versa tarot first and then get into the Patakas of the Orisha. What is important for my client to know? What is the most important thing for my client to know at this time? Client number 4. Thank you. I have never had this message channeled during a live question reading segment, but my most recent readings look at your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. I don't know what that means. Well, I know what it means, but I've never got that message for anybody. Let's see. What is the most important thing my client needs to know right now? The back of the 4 coins, the Wheel of Fortune, the 3 of Cups, the Page of Swords, the Hangman, the Hermit, and the 4 of Swords. It's time for you to cut somebody off. You are being watched and observed as well. You have egotistical, selfish people around you. A prayer is about to be answered, and you need to start preparing for whatever blessing this is. You might be lonely with the Hermit, but you're being advised, instead of chasing people or making excuses for people, allow people to go out the way for you for a change, instead of you going out the way for them. And vice versa tarot, when the front of the Hermit comes out, it talks about how the Hermit goes to the mountains for 2 things: to seek knowledge and also to make other people, also to have other people make more of an effort to see about him. The Hermit don't chase nobody. If you want to talk to the Hermit, you got to go find him. You got to go wherever he at. And this is what they want you to start making folks around you do. They need to come see about you more instead of you seeing about them. You need to watch your money too, not watch it like somebody's going to take it from you, but be more conscious about your spending. Um, be more frugal or have better money management skills. With the 4 coins in reverse, it's the back of the 4 coins for vice versa, but all that means is reverse in traditional tarot. With the 3 of Cups, yes, something that you manifested, whether you did it consciously or not, is coming to pass. You're stepping into a season of blessings, good karma, reward for previous effort with the Wheel of Fortune here. And even though this is a good time, a celebratory time that you're stepping in, you got to be very mindful that some people are not happy for you. Some people will be plotting against you with the Page of Swords. Be careful with who you tell your business to. Some type of mask is coming off and some type of illusion is being shattered that will shift your perspective on a person, place, or thing. And they want you to be prepared for this. The back of the Hangman talks about illusions being shattered and masks coming apart. And it asks you, what are you now ready to see about a person, place, or thing? I hope you're ready for whatever this truth is. It may be hurtful, but you got to do what you got to do. And they want you to rest, focus more on your sleep, focus more on drinking water, having healthy eating, taking care of your mental and emotional health, as well as your physical health, and letting somebody else put the fires out in some type of situation in your life. You don't have to be the one that always rush to put the fires out or extend help. They want people to make more of an effort to see about you. They want you to pray more. Your spirit guides want you to pray more and meditate more too. You are very gifted, but you're not doing much with your gifts or doing what your spirit guides want you to do with your gifts. You have the gift of discernment and intuition, and I'm not sure they want you to use it more appropriately. These messages could involve a Capricorn, a Virgo, a Sagittarius, a Libra, a Cancer, a Pisces, or an Aquarius. I'm using the Patakas of the Orisha for additional messages, and we'll close you out in a few minutes. What else does my client need to know the most? The devil. All right. The devil is what your spirit guides want you to know to close out your reading. They say the truth will set you free. It may not be easy as that in action, but the truth will certainly point you in the right direction when this card comes out. Yet this card shows that often the truth is mirrored in projection, fear, and other people's agendas. Being truly free comes with a cost, real or perceived, that person must make peace with. The more a person is coming from a place of desire for control, domination, or power, the more likely they are to make the most poor decisions. You got a dishonest person around you, someone that is seeking to control you for their own ends. So this is confirming that circle, that mask being shattered, that mask falling off, illusions being shattered. What now are you ready to see or accept about a person, place, thing? This card is pretty much summing up that message that came out in your previous thread. A person who is seeking control, a person that is seeking to control you for their own ends. They want you to admit what you really want and then explore why you think you can't have it. Look out for bad business deals. Look out for a dishonest relationship. Going forward, don't lie. Don't accept lies. Clean yourself and take the water to the crossroads. Cleanse yourself, like take a cleansing bath and take that water to the crossroads. Let go of indoctrination that no longer serves you. Make peace with your ancestors and possibly go to therapy. Maybe you need to talk to somebody. I don't know. Talk to a professional. I don't think it's a good idea to tell your business to anybody right now. They may use it against you. That's what I have. All right. I wish you the best. Thank you so much for booking with me, and you have a good night. Bye. Let's go to number 5. I got a long email thread with you. I'm trying to find your most recent email. Oh, here it is, 39 minutes ago. Got it. Okay, number 5. Found you. All right. Okay, I'm gonna do this time. Lakendra Baker, 7491. My method of payments are my method of payments. I'm sorry. Everything is in the description box, like even in the thumbnail. Even in the thumbnail of this reading, it says go to the description box if you want to participate. I only have 2 method of payments. If you don't have those 2 method of payments, well, I'm sorry, respectfully. I put the thumbnail up there so you can read it. I mean, I put the thumbnail up there so everybody can read it, so we don't have to interrupt with you asking questions that the answers are already available, where the answers are already given. I'm not trying to be mean, but I want to give my clients my undivided attention, so I try to be as thorough as possible, and that's why I ask people to read. Information is straightforward. The payment methods, the method of payments are listed, and those are the only method of payments that I'm taking. I don't have any other methods. So if you don't have those methods of payments, then we can't do business. You can't book me. So sorry about that. Please be mindful and read the description. It's in the title. I mean, not the title, but it's in the thumbnail. I used to put it in the title, but people wouldn't read it. I used to put in, but I put it in the thumbnail to make it bigger and more obvious. So I don't really know what else to do, but I hope that answered your question. Fatima, same information applies to you. Please read the description box as it states in the thumbnail of this reading. Alrighty. Hey, Big C, 8017, what's up? Let's get to client number 5. It's okay, LaKendra. Sometimes it just be frustrating when you try to make stuff crystal clear and you have to constantly repeat yourself. That's all, but it's all love. All right, number 5. Thank you so much for booking with me. I hope all is well. Let's get into your reading. So you just started talking to this guy named H, because I don't read out full names, and you want to know what H's intentions are towards you. Gotcha. What is H's intentions towards my client number 5? What are H's true intentions towards my client number 5? The back of the Magician and Judgment. The 5 of Wands and the 4 of Cups. H thinks that you're a bit out of his league. Yeah. H thinks that you're a bit out of his league. He's not the most confident in himself when he's around you, even when he thinks about you. He's trying to have confidence with the 10 of Swords here. This side of the 10 of Swords talks about can't get any worse than what it already is. So when you're down on your back and you're at your lowest, the only thing you can see is upward. So this person is trying to get themselves together, be more confident, be more, positive, optimistic about the connection. But he feels like you could do better than him, period. And he's wondering how long you're going to keep him around. He's wondering who he's going to have to be in competition with. He's also wondering when you're just going to ghost him or just cut him off. With the 4 of Cups here, he doesn't think he's that great of a guy with the 4 of Cups here. And on this particular card, for this particular deck, the 4 of Cups is a ship sailing in the background, and all 4 cups are spilled over, versus the traditional illustration of the universe offering a person a cup from heaven, and they're ignoring the cup given to them because they're focused on the 3 cups that spilled over. In this one, everything's just fucked up. Like everything is, there's nothing to look forward to. He thinks very low of himself in comparison to you. And basically he feels like he's at your mercy. Like he'll stay if you'll have him. Damn. This could involve, I don't know his sign or your sign. It could be an Aries, a Gemini, a Virgo, a Scorpio, a Libra. Goodness gracious. Let's see what the love messages are. Integrity, here and now, passion, stability, and forgiveness. It's a lot going on. Looks like this person has been hurt and they may very well sabotage this connection between you. You got integrity. Does this situation align with your values and morals? So this person may start sabotaging the connection and doing stupid shit to make you not want to deal with them. You got here and now. Your true love is already a part of your life. So there's emotions here. He has genuine emotions, but his insecurity and emotional immaturity is going to sabotage this connection. Passion, try something you've never done before. He got a freaky side to him, and he does want to satisfy you sexually. He wants stability. He wants something that's longevity, but he's so insecure and emotionally immature, he's gonna fuck it up. You got stability. This relationship can stand the test of time. And you got forgiveness. Forgiving yourself or another will help you move forward. And this person knows he has the potential to fuck this up. It's like he can't control it. It's like something where he can't help but fuck it up. I'm sorry to say that. His intentions aren't bad, but they're not where they need to be. His mind and his emotional intelligence isn't where it needs to be for the relationship to be given a fair shot in the first place. He's going to turn you off. And he's literally doing a self-fulfilled prophecy of fucking this connection up. And then when it happens, oh, you see what I'm saying? Yeah, because your dumbass did it, not you, him. You set it up for the prophecy to be real. Being dumb, insecure, self-sabotaging, and emotionally immature. You did it yourself. That's what I'm getting. There's attraction there. There's a genuine interest there. But there's such a low level of self-esteem there where he messed it up. What's your advice on this? Be logical. Stay out of your emotions. You got the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is a very logical individual. See stuff for what it is without being emotionally attached to the situation. All right. Sometimes we say the creator took the knowledge and spread it around, but people don't act like it. That's why, yeah, something is about this person is a little slow. I'm not trying to dog your person out. I'm not sure how long you've been watching me, but this is just how I convey things about people when I'm channeling and reading for them. But listen to even what the cards say. Sometimes we say that the creator took the knowledge and spread it around. So apparently, some type of knowledge or information wasn't spread around towards him. And if it was, he didn't take heed to the knowledge, i.e., further supporting what came out in the other tarot spread, as in him fucking this up. He Here we have a person who is truly practiced and wise. They may come off as rude or old-fashioned, but it would be foolish to not listen to them. Everyone has a part to play in what's going on. Do not dismiss people. Help from unexpected quarters. Your community needs you to step up and do your part. If you see something wrong, no one else is going to fix it. So you could be logical. If you want to help them out and you see them doing something stupid, you can have a talk with them and give them grace. But oh Lord, he still might ruin this. Respect what you know. Do not mistake status for knowledge. Be humble. Respect the elderly. You may get some advice from a person that's kind of rude. Their delivery may be terrible, but they're right about whatever it is they say, so take heed. The card is even saying be logic and be patient. See things from a bigger picture. But you might not make it there with him. He has a tendency to sabotage this and cheat himself out of a chance with being with you. So I'm sorry. That's what I have. I wish you the best. Thank you so much for booking with me, and I hope you have a good night. Bye. All right. Let's go to client number 6. Mm-hmm. Okay, Melissa Green, 9137. Thank you so much for the super chat. Respectfully, I ask that you read what's in the description box, which is what's on the thumbnail of the reading. I don't have an option for super chat as a method of payment, and I don't have any readings that are in the $10 range, respectfully. This is why I try to be so transparent and ask you guys to read what's in the description, because I try to avoid confusion like this, but I have nothing anywhere on my channel that says I accept super chat or I have $10 questions or $10 readings. So please find a way to get your money back. I'm not sure how super chats work, but please read the description going forward to avoid misunderstandings like this in the future. Sorry about that. Okay, number 6. Yes, I am. I am still taking questions, babe. All right. Number 6, thank you so much for booking with me. I hope all is well. Let's get into your reading. Okay, what is your question? Oh, okay. Why is it so hard for you to let the Taurus go? Y'all haven't been intimate or anything, and you don't understand it yourself. Maybe it's you feel like y'all supposed to be more, even though it seems like nothing will get off the ground. Okay, so you want to know why it's so hard for you to let this Taurus go. All right, let's see. Why is it so hard for my client to let said Taurus go? Taurus in question. Why is it hard for number 6 to let the Taurus in question go? There's no soul tie through sex or anything. What is the meaning? Why can't my client just let it go? Hmm. All right. You got Temperance, the Seven of Wands, the Ten of Cups, the Six of Wands in reverse, the Seven of Cups, the Five of Cups, and the Nine of Swords in reverse. Oh boy, this is karmic. It is something spiritual about the connection with Temperance being here, but it's karmic. And you told the truth. You do feel like you guys were supposed to be more. And the Ten of Cups talks about true love is within reach of you, but you have to reach for it yourself. This person isn't ready. The cards are advising you with the Seven of Cups to do nothing. Wait for further instructions. Basically, let this person come to you. Don't chase them. Let it go. Even if you are struggling to let it go, take it one day at a time. Don't reach out. Don't do any subliminal shots online. You may need to take a cleansing bath or a cord cutting ritual. Do something like that. You have nothing to regret. It's like a what if energy here too. What if I did this, or what if this happened, or what if I never did this? Would things have been different between you and them? Yeah. No. It's a karmic lesson. They want you to attract and not chase. By the time you start attracting and stop chasing, even energetically, this person will come towards you and your mind may change about them. Your mind may change about them. Temperance in a love reading could give twin flame or some type of spiritual connection on a 5D plane. And another reason why you can't let this person go easily is because they were a slight elevation, a slight level up in some way, which is why you really wanted it to work. But when you stop chasing them energetically or yearning for them energetically, wanting them, that's when he'll come to you. Let it go and let him come to you. So let's go back to the Seven of Cups card. Seven of Cups card talks about waiting for further instruction, basically letting this person come to you and you being confused about how to move forward in a connection. It's not wise for you to move forward under murky waters because it may make things even more murkier if you do something prematurely. They don't want you to do anything. Take a spiritual cleansing bath, do a cord cutting ritual, take it one day at a time, keep your options open, date other people, and then let this person come to you. And it's a strong possibility that your mind will change. You may not even want to give this person a chance, another chance. A Gemini, a Scorpio, a Pisces, a Leo, a Aries, or a Sagittarius could be involved. What is going on with this person? Why are they acting like this anyway, to the point where it makes my client feel like nothing will never move forward? Nine of Swords and the Six of Wands. This person is your type. With the Six of Wands, you feel like you guys could be a victory. But this person got other stuff on their mind. They feel like they can have a victory with you too. You are their type. You're the type that they will want to show off with the Six of Wands. They don't mind posting you online. They don't mind letting everybody know what it is between y'all. But there's some other stuff outside their love life that's stressing them out with the Nine of Swords. And it looks like they could be going through some type of dark night of the soul. That's what the right side up of the Nine of Swords talks about. Going through a dark night of the swords, not dark night of the swords, dark night of the soul, going through a rough time, a transitional time in life where they're just not focused much on this connection, or maybe connections in general. Let's dig a little deeper and see what comes out behind this Nine of Swords. What is causing the Taurus in question to be stressed out and overwhelmed mentally? It's like they're going through some type of anxiety or something that's distracting them from other areas of their life, not just this connection, but other areas in life in general. Why is the Nine of Swords here for the Taurus in question? Please. King of Pentacles. Why is the King of Pentacles here? Is it money or is it something else? The back of the Magician. Hold on. The back of the Magician is what fell. Hold on 1 second. All right. So the back of the Magician is clarifying the King of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles is clarifying the Nine of Swords. This person got money issues. It's not a relationship. I don't feel like they're married or anything like that. They're trying to better themselves, monetarily speaking. They got money problems. They could have a child and, you know, struggling financially because they got to take care of their kids, something like that. But it's surrounding money. It's definitely surrounding money and them having a lack of stability in their life. Yeah. Yeah. They're stressed out over money. Give me more, please. The World and the Four of Swords. Yeah. They're trying to move forward, start over, but they can't do it on their own. They're very prideful. This side of the Four of Swords talks about you being you're exhausting all your options, and you know, it's no shame in throwing in a towel and admitting that you've done all you can do, even if it's not to your standards and expectations. It's okay to let somebody else put the fires out. Just watching your village burn to a crisp and you can't do nothing about it. You see that fire and smoke in the background of the Four of Swords? This man is exhausted, or who, I don't know who the Taurus is, a man or a female, but this person is exhausted. They want to move forward. They're trying to start over, build their stability up, and it's embarrassing. It's shameful to them. That's why they rather suffer in silence. They don't feel like a man or a responsible person right now. They don't feel up to par. I'll just say that. And how they supposed to be in this Six of Wands energy, showing you off and feeling all good? This is a card of attention and success when they ain't got no damn money. They got money problems. So, I mean, for what it's worth, my personal opinion, I respect this type of energy because there's so many people that just be stunting, living fake-ass lives online. This person don't want to do that. They want to really live the life they post. I can respect that, and they just ain't got it right now. They're trying to move on from some type of financial hardship. What is this person's next move towards my client, if any? Integrity. Does this situation align with your values and morals? And at the bottom of the deck, friendship. This friendship is leading to more. Here go integrity right here. So yeah, this person is embarrassed to deal with you. This Taurus is going to friend zone you, and things will stay exactly the way that they are until he or she feels good enough to approach you and step up to you correctly. When they feel better about their financial situation. What is this person's intentions towards my client or next actions once they figure out their finances, if any? Let's see. What's this person's intentions and or next actions towards my client once they figured out their stability, balance, denial, and fate? You guys will come back together in the future. It doesn't say if it's in the distant or the near future, but it looks like you guys have another chance to explore the connection and be more transparent and forthcoming with each other, getting, to a different base, to another base in the future. There is going to be an issue with balance here, as in one person giving too much in a relationship. One of you may be in denial and need to detach with love to clearly see the truth, break up from each other. There's another breakup or separation after a union comes together. And you guys will come back together after that. So after this break, you will connect. One of you may do something crazy that make the other one want to cut, make you want to cut each other off, one or the other, and then take a break and come back together. It's meant for y'all to be together. Could be some type of twin flame, soulmate, karmic type of connection where you guys are going to learn something a lot from each other. But yeah, you guys are meant to explore this connection a little deeper, a little further, but at another time. This is a time of separation. You'll come back together, separate again, and come back together. That's what I have. I wish you the best. Thank you so much for booking with me, and you have a good morning, night. Bye. All right, I am going to respond to the clients that have sent me their questions and payments. Give me 1 second. Check your email. You'll be hearing from me soon, okay? Thank you. Okay. Okay. All righty. Let me move this out the way. All righty. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick break and respond to someone's email, and then we can get started on client number 7. I am still open for questions. Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right, so that's that on that. Okay. All right, number 7. Okay. Hi, Aria was taken. Uh-oh, I think I just got a email from client number 8. Hang on one second, number 7. Let me send a confirmation email to my next client and we can get started. Oh, this is a real good question, number 8. Okay, give me one second. I like your question. I'm looking forward to answering it too. Okay. All right, let's get it crack-a-lackin'. Hold on. Hold on. You're number 8. Oops, 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 oops. I got a number 8. My apologies. Hello. Okay. Uh-oh. Sorry. Number 7. Here we are. Sorry for the confusion. Number 9. Okay. All right, number 7. Okay. Number 7, thank you so much for booking with me. I hope all is well. Let's get into your reading. So, let's see, where is it? You're a nurse, but you want to start a business in fitness using social media and YouTube. Okay, and you're pretty. You want to use those tools to expand into being a successful online coach. And you want to know what your spirit guides are saying about you pivoting from passion project to an actual successful business. All right. I can't wait to answer this. I can't wait to see. Okay. What advice, feedback does my client spirit guides have pertaining to her passion goals, her passion projects, becoming lucrative and successful as a business and brand? As a business and a brand. Yeah. One more shuffle is what I'm hearing. Ten of Swords, 10 of Swords, 9 of Pentacles, the 7 of Wands, the 6 of Swords. Sorry. The 7 of Wands, the 6 of Swords, the 10 of Cups, Judgment, King of Swords, 3 of Pentacles. This is very possible. You got the look already. Yep, you got the look and the image part down pat already. You just need to work on your content. You need a team. Can't do it by yourself. With the 3 of coins, you need a team. People that's gonna promote you, market you, production, editing, things like that. You're gonna need a whole team for that. Oh yeah. And you smart too, with the King of Swords being here. Your only thing is this. Shortly after you get started, or I think it's more so shortly after your brand and business picks up and starts becoming more successful and you get more traction, you're going to have to move, because you're going to be a target. People will be even more envious of you than what they already are. And yes, you do have haters already. Right now, you got them. And you have even more people plotting against you when this brand and business gets off the ground. You'll have stalkers, people plotting against you. That's one thing. And another thing they want you to do is to not let the success get to your head when you start seeing the pivot. When you start seeing the incline, it can be easy to get complacent. The 7 of Wands talks about a slight elevation of status and letting it fuel your ambition and not your ego. So keeping your ego in check, being consistent, is going to help you continue the incline and be bigger than what you ever thought you could be. Your ego will be tested, your patience will be tested, your drive will be tested, and your ambition will be tested, because your last message of advice is the 9 of Pentacles. There's success in here, but it talks about people disturbing your solitude. What you gonna do? Party, hang out with friends, or have some business meetings to figure out what your next video is going to be about, or talking to the production company that you hired to promote a particular brand on your platform. You can be easily distracted and not put 100% into this. You can get easily complacent and let the success, when it starts coming in, get to your head. They don't want that for you. They want you to continue to be ambitious and consistent with building this brand and business, because it can go like, you can be very known, trying to think of somebody. The first person that came to my mind was Kai Cenat. Even if you got half of his success, that would be great. I'm just saying, like, you have the potential to go really, really far. And it's going to take time, dedication, discipline. And let your success as it grows motivate you to work even harder. Don't take days off. Don't get complacent. Hire the right people. And don't be afraid to fire people either. And as soon as you start seeing an incline, move. Protect your identity. Protect where you stay at. Be low key. Because the hating will be on another level. The plotting and planning and scheming will be on another level when people start seeing you as a household name online. It could involve a Libra, Scorpio, Capricorn, Aquarius, Virgo, Aries, Aquarius, and Pisces. Let's talk about the money. From a financial standpoint, what's the potential of my client building this brand and business online? Buddha, spiritual wealth, life purpose. So yeah, you in the right field. More than money, counselor. You want to be a life coach, right? Counselor came out. The being guided, divine path. Can't make it up. What did that say? What did it say? Okay then. All right then. So yeah, you on the right path. You definitely got what it takes. Like you was born for it. You was made for it. Go for it. But once you get started, no excuses. Don't stop. Dedicate yourself to it. Devote yourself to it. It's gonna pay off. And don't be afraid to lose. Hell yeah. Listen, Cup talks about overflowing prosperity, full or empty account. In this case, it's more so talking about a full account. Nurturer. You know how you nurture things? This card right here sums up a huge portion of what the spirit guides was telling you. Be consistent. Don't be complacent. Don't let the success get to your head when you're at the beginning stages. Let that motivate you to go even harder. Nurture. When you nurture something, you take care of it. Taking care of business. As long as you are consistent, you're going to be rich as hell. You can blow up. Yeah. So, yeah, it's time to start plotting, planning, strategizing, and getting to work. Yep. That's what I have for you. I sincerely wish you the best. Thank you so much for booking with me. And you have a good day, number 7. Bye. All right. Yeah, you can definitely do it. I love doing readings like this. It's always easier to tell people good news versus bad news or something that you know they don't want to hear. So yeah, I always love. Okay, let's go to client number 8. All right. Number 8. Thank you so much for booking with me. I hope all is well. Let's get into your reading. Why is M visiting your dreams? Why is said person whose initial starts with M visiting you in your dreams? Let's see. I'm going to whip out the Patakas of the Orisha for this question. Why is M visiting my person, my client, in their dreams? 3 of Cups and the King of Discs, which is the King of Coins. Seems like they miss you. They may want an offering from you or some help. Actually, more so of a team player type energy. A favor for a favor. You scratch my back, I scratch yours. This is what I need. I'll give you what you need too, or something like that. They want to build some type of alliance with you. They want to be friendly with you. They want to fellowship with you and find out a way where you guys can help each other. Something going on with you concerning money. They want to help you with practical. They want, this person wants to reconcile with you or work with you in some way. I don't know if this person has passed on, but if they did, they want to work with you spiritually. You help them, they help you practically. If they're alive, this person wants to be on good terms with you, and they're willing to put in the work. Possibly help you financially as well. It's hard for me to tell if this person is deceased or not. Sorry about that. I'm definitely not speaking anything into existence, May this person live a long, healthy life. Yeah. They may offer you, they may extend an invitation for breakfast, lunch, dinner, coffee. The Three of Cups is people having a gathering, eating dinner together, having a drink, something like that. This person wants to socialize with you. Yeah, they want to connect with you for sure. What is this person's intentions towards my client? Why do they want to connect with my client? Why is the Three of Cups here? I don't get any bad intentions at the moment. Why does this person want to connect with my client? Never mind. Seven of Swords. It is sneaky. Something sneaky. Damn. Why is the Seven of Swords here? Dang. I'm disappointed. I'm very disappointed. Why is the Seven of Swords here clarifying the Three of Cups for why I is visiting my client in their dreams? You are in this King of Disc energy. You are in this King of Pentacles energy. The Ace of Pentacles just came out. The Two of Wands and the Star. You are resourceful financially or resourceful in a way that this person is not. And they want to get on good terms with you so you can help them in a practical way, financially speaking, or another way. More than likely, it's a financial reason behind this person wanting to reunite with you. Damn. And they're expecting for it to be a bit challenging to get on good terms with you, because the King of Pentacles talks about work being rewarded in seasons versus days or weeks. When you grow something, it takes time for the seed to create a root and sprout through the dirt and grow into something fruitful and right. So this person knows that you're not an easy person to convince or, to make up with or connect with. So they gotta be strategic. What's the T surrounding person who will say name is M? What is the T surrounding M? What is the... Hold on 1 second, please. All right. Inside scoop. Curious about you. Clout hungry and offer. Damn. You have something that this person wants. And your intuition is trying to inform you that they'll be reaching out soon. And this reading is informing you that their intentions are not that good. They're gonna come across as being, having good intentions, but no, they want something. Says anything, does anything, makes shit up, dramatic. They're curious about you. They want the inside scoop, a closer look, nosy, want to be all up in your business. They're going to make you some type of offer, but it's disingenuous. It's more beneficial to them than it'll be to you. Could involve a Taurus, a Capricorn, a Cancer, Aquarius, Aries, Virgo. I'm sorry. Mm. What is my client's advice pertaining to M, person who will call M? What is my client's, I'm hearing one more shuffle. What is my client's advice pertaining to this person? I'm disappointed. Hold on. The Eight of Swords. Hell no, this person ain't right. Leave them alone. Leave this one alone. Eight of Cups illustration of the card depicts Shango, who is a Yoruba, Orisha in a Yoruba religion. He's holding a plate with a cow's tongue on it. They want you to know how you speak is tremendously important to your success or failure. If someone is bitter, jealous, or complain, they won't find happiness. If they are honest, loving, and optimistic, they'll find success more easily. The Spirits is saying, even though this person don't have to be deceptive and lie to you, they will. So they're taking away that's not necessary. They'll be better off being honest with you versus being deceptive. So the Spirits is calling this person a fool, telling you your advice is to not worry about what others say. If someone gossips with you, they are also gossiping about you. So was this person gossiping with you in the dream? If not, when they reach out to you, they're likely to throw somebody under the bus or gossip about somebody to you. And just know that when they get off the phone with you or when you guys are done talking in person, they're going to talk shit about you to somebody else. It's just messy. This card also says that some do not like you and conspire against you. Since we're talking about inquiring about M, likely M is conspiring against you. They want you to wear a charm against jealousy and gossip. Get a charm called the Eye and Tongue to protect your house. Hell nah. Person up to no good. Gemini energy. Hell nah. That's what I have. Siobhan, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate you. Thank you. All right. All right, let's go to number 9. Okay. Almost ready for client number 9. All right, number 9, let's get started. Esther Martinez, thank you so much. I love you too. Thank you so much for your support. No, baby. Read the description, my methods of payment. Let me edit it because I hold myself accountable. I have to be more mindful when I'm doing these live question reading segments to erase some of the stuff that's in there because I am sponsoring different brands and different specials that the brands may have. I'm going to erase that and put the information for the live question reading up towards the top of the description box so that it's easier for you to find it. Even though everything is labeled, people sometimes don't like scrolling down. So I'm gonna erase that, put everything at the top for you. I'll let you know when it's safe to go in the description box. All right, I just saved it. So if you refresh the live and then go into the description box, you should see it at least like at the first 5 lines of the description. Okay? And it'll tell you everything that you need to know to join. Thank you. And sorry about that. That's on me. Okay. We're at client number 9. Okay. All right, client number 9, thank you so much for booking with me. I hope all is well. Let's get into your reading. What is a skill or trait that you inherited from your ancestors? Okay, I like it. I'm going to start with vice versa tarot, and then I'll use the Patakas of the Orisha tarot. What skills and gifts and traits that my client has inherited from her ancestors? Let's see. I love this question. Okay. This is good. All right, the cards that came out is the back of the 7 of Swords, the back of the 4 of Pentacles, the Magician side of the Wheel of Fortune, and the back of the Hangman. You have the gift of discernment. You don't always trust it because you may have like outrageous thoughts and outrageous like intuitive downloads. Like, could nobody be possible doing that? This person ain't that crazy. Shit, yes they are. You have a strong gift of discernment and intuition. You're intuitive, and you have the gift of alchemy as well, and you have the gift of you have the gift of mediumship also. You haven't quite developed these gifts, but you got them if you practice and build up your spiritual strength. You could be very good at using all of these gifts. You know how to, you have the potential to connect with high vibrating spirits and spirits of the dark magic, because your ancestors worked with both in their day. And like the ancient days, your ancestors worked with both. You may want to get like a DNA test. You got some European lineage in some European ancestry that you can tap into as well. You're connected with your ancestors right now. They are the ones that expose bad people in your life. With the back of the Hangman, it talks about illusions being shattered and masks falling off of people. And it asks you, what are you not ready to see when it comes to a person, place, or thing? So even when it hurts, they reveal the truth about people to you as a way to protect you. They want you to grow in the spirit. They want you to evolve in your human life as well. But yeah, you can cook, or you're real good with like herbs, nature, animals, and stuff like that. You definitely had a gift of alchemy. Your advice is to not try too hard, not overthink stuff. just continue praying, meditating, and building your intuition by connecting with your ancestors and doing protection rituals. First thing anybody needs to do in the spiritual realm is learn how to protect themselves. Everything else will follow thereafter if you're smart. Where people mess up at is having a strong desire and eagerness to just have what they want. Not understanding how they get it is very essential, and it could grant them peace or it could grant them consequences that they're not ready for. People perish from their lack of knowledge. Learn as much as you can. Do the right things first, and thereafter you can acquire more knowledge because you'll be more responsible with the knowledge. Your ancestors will initiate you and show you what to do going forward, who to connect with going forward. They'll introduce you to other spirits and, the Most High, and some of them are, Christian, Baptist, or whatnot. You might go the Orisha way. You might go the Loa way. You might be good with Goetia and work with the angels and Jesus. Yeah. It just depends. I'm not sure what your path is, but you definitely got one waiting on you. Your intuition has saved your life and other people's lives in the past, and it can do way more in the future too. Yeah. There's a lot of masculine energy in the astral realm that don't play about you, honey. Not the feminines. Masculine energy in the spiritual realm that's connected to your ancestry that do not play when it comes to you. So, just so you know. Good job. So you do a little bit of everything. Your gifts are a little bit of everything. Which one do you want to start with? Whichever one you want to start with, consult with your ancestors about it and y'all can get started. Be patient. Don't watch the pot boil. Enjoy the journey. Don't worry about the destination. You'll be all right. Any additional advice or information that my client's spirit guides and ancestors want to share with her prior to closing this reading out? Please show yourself. Let it be known. Thank you. Hermit, they want to spend quality time with you, and you have been messing up in some aspect. You got yourself in a situation that may be hard for you to get out of, or you're approaching a circumstance that will result in you putting yourself in a situation that's hard to get out of. You got the Ten of Wands. That's what that talks about. And you also got the Hermit, which talks about isolation, clarity, spiritual growth, relationship. Yep, it's worth the sacrifice, though. I don't know. In the beginning of my journey, it kind of sucked not having friends, having to cut certain people off, seeing the truth about folks, But shoot, it's fun now. It's fun now. Like, it teaches you so much discipline. Being a hermit teaches you so much discipline. When you are able to fight your temptations and conquer them, can't nobody manipulate you. Can't nobody tempt you. Can't nobody sway you. I've already been through it. It builds strength. It builds character. And it builds trust between you and your spirit guides. In relationships, we go through so much with people. That's why it be so hard to let them go. And certain trials and tribulations bring you closer versus putting y'all apart, tearing y'all apart. Same thing with spirits. Same thing with your relationship with God, Jesus, your spirit guides, all of that. When y'all go through stuff together and you decide to trust and pull through, when y'all make it out, you have more love and respect and faith in them. So don't run away from the storms. Don't run away from the lonely cycles and stuff, because when you come out of it and you realize that they was right all along, you're going to be so happy that you listened to them, and it's going to make you trust them even more. And that's what it's all about. I'm telling you this for a reason, because it will come a time where you may doubt, like, dang, am I doing the right thing? This ain't going the way. It happens. All right, so with the Ten of Wands, it talks about you have one problem to solve in this reading: how to get this person out of the bind they have gotten themselves into. It could be a situation approaching with a dead end with no clear way forward, and possibly you having too much on your plate, resulting in everything suffering. So don't bite off more than you can chew. When it comes to connecting with your spirit guides, it shouldn't be a burden. It should be fun. So don't try to do everything I mentioned that you're capable of doing overnight. Start with one thing and stay there. Stay there for a while until you master it, and then go to something else. They'll let you know when it's time to evolve. They'll let you know when it's time to go to another stage in your evolution. Don't rush it, because it's going to create a burden for you. They told you, okay, this card talks about depression brought on by neglect. Yeah, so again, don't overwhelm yourself. Don't have high expectations, but realistic high expectations. And take your time. You trust me. You've been my client for a long time. I did not become Blue Rose Tarot overnight. I did not. I've been psychic since I was 11 years old, but I didn't master it until many years later. I didn't become as good as I am until many years later. I'm not telling you this to discourage you. Don't watch the pot boil. I'm telling you this to be realistic and honest with you, to let you know, what to expect from a broad perspective. Don't go against divination. Don't retaliate. And you're going to be guided to help somebody by the spirits. I'm not sure who yet. This could involve a Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node, or a Virgo. You can have these placements in your chart also. Hermits are known for possessing wisdom learned in solitude. They tend to spend time in remote places connecting with spirit and seeking knowledge and understanding. This is you. This is what your future is if you decide to take the advice that this reading is giving you, as far as like connecting with your ancestors, letting them initiate you in some way. This card says, here we find the duality of seeking and transmitting wisdom. Both student and teacher must assess who they are dealing with in order to avoid falling for unscrupulous motives. Yet, ultimately, it is only through dedication to spirit itself that the mysteries have any power. So you have the gift to hear from the horse's mouth. Okay? You have the ability and the gift to hear from the horse's mouth, i.e., you don't need readings from me and nobody else if you take the time to connect with your ancestors. You have your own gifts and direct access to source. Okay? To the point where you won't need anybody like me anymore. Tradition is a word that many people throw around to put an end to people questioning them. However, the Orisha practices, we're talking about family and regional practices that vary greatly across time and geography. An Orisha might be a male in one place and a female in another place. Neither belief is wrong if you are working within that lineage. Yet people want to homogenize a tradition to which they can defer. In oral traditions, there are no books to refer to and no central holder of truth. So we must proceed with caution. This is why you need to utilize your gifts, exercise them, and get answers and guidance directly from the source. Some of this wisdom, you might be connected to a spirituality pantheon, a spiritual pantheon where there are no books. The knowledge is passed on through direct relationships with the spirits and source. Yeah. In learning to walk our path, it can be hard to know where to look. Of course, there are many public teachers, such as myself, but it is not obvious whether they are devout, political, or seeking only profit. It is the obligation of the seeker, which is you, to make sure they honor both the elders from which they learn and that which they know to be true. So the fact that I told you that you can do what I do, I hope you don't think I'm fake, because I just literally gave up a client that I've had for years. I just literally gave up a client. I gave up a source of income telling you that. But my faith is so strong that whenever you decide to move on and not work with me anymore, my family, my spirit guides will bless me with another client in your place as you go on to another journey, as you go on to another part of your journey. So they want you to take time for reflection, get ready to be introduced to an unusual teacher, and get ready for hidden opportunities to be revealed to you. And they also want you to know going forward that it is through genuine relationships with people that you will find what you want. You will also be traveling for new opportunities. Additional advice that the spirits have for you is to pray more, honor your ancestors, and be wary of groups of people. It's time to be secluded and to spend quality time with them. I've been spending quality time for years, probably like 6-7 years now. I've been on my hermit tip. I like it. I love it here. You go from, dang, I really don't have nobody but God, to all I need is God. F out of here. We're good. I'm telling you, it's a beautiful feeling to be on this side of it. It is. Don't mean you don't go through stuff, but at least you know where to start to get a solution. Yep. That's what I have. I wish you the best always. Thank you so much. Thank you for booking with me. God bless you on your journey. And you have a good night. Bye. All right, let's go to number 10. I see payment, but I don't see an email with questions. Let me check spam. Nothing in spam. I'll give it a minute. All right. And that's interesting that came out, because I ain't gonna lie. Number 9, and whoever's listening, I've told quite a few clients to stop getting readings, not only from me, but from anybody. And what they'll do is go get readings from somebody else, eventually come back to me and complain about how vague the information was that they got. I know it'd be so tempting to not get readings when you find somebody that you have a connection with, that understands you, that know how to read your energy real good and stuff. But when the reader tell you don't do it, you trust them for everything else, but you don't trust them when they tell you that. Have faith. Have faith and, take the advice and do the right thing with it. Because, some of y'all can be repetitive and ask the same questions over and over again, just at different times. Like, you'll ask a question in May, then ask the same question later on in August. If you have not done the advice that was given in May, you should not be asking in August. Actually take time to you utilize the advice and let it, settle into your life and then come back and follow up. That's just, if I could request anything of my clients, I would request that. Take the advice. Don't be wasting your money. Just do that. If the spirits give you a cheat sheet and give you direction on what to do it first. Put it to the test first. Number 10. Hold on. I think my other client just sent me an email. My apologies. I'm just trying to be proactive so my clients aren't waiting a lot to get their reading. To get a response from me, rather. Okay. Okay, so, all right. You are who I've been waiting on. Okay, yep, you're number 11. Okay, yay. All right, I'm going to move forward with client number 10 now. Sorry for bitching, or I don't mean to call anybody out with what I was just saying, but it's out of love. It's not to be somebody's mama or nothing like that. It's just out of love. I don't worry about money, chasing money like that. Money is an energy. If I did that, I'll be broke. Do the right thing. When a client moves on to another part of their journey, you'll get blessed with somebody else. That's how it is. All right. Number 10, thank you so much for booking with me. I hope all is well. Let's get into your reading. You had a dream, recurring dream pattern that you've noticed lately. I'm not going to read the dream out loud. That ain't nobody's business. Okay. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Okay. First of all, before I even whip out a card, number 10, these are not dreams, especially the fact that you've mentioned the P word that you just disconnected from. That is not a dream. That's astral traveling. See what I'm saying? That ain't no dream. See what I'm saying? That's not a dream. And then the energy is common. The people that you are referring to have very similar energy. Energy as in ain't shit. You see what I'm saying? The energy as in that's negative. The spirits is trying to tell you something. Mm-mm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All of them got the same shitty energy. Heck yeah, you got every right to feel that way. Yeah, I remember. Because you're psychic and these people are thinking about you. That's why. Girl, we didn't talked about this. Hold on. I got to sit up now. All right. Why is my client having dreams about all of these shady people? I.e., astral traveling, astral projections about these people. Let me just Ooh, my intuition senses is tingling. This is not a dream. Is this a dream? What is this? Is it a dream or is it astral projection? Let's clear that. Let's clear that out the way real quick. Spiritual. Then you got the high priestess side of the moon coming out. This is spiritual. This is astral. This is astral traveling. Okay. This moon card represents the dark side of the high priest, the dark side of the high priestess. Okay. There's 2 towers and there's an eclipse. Okay. Sorry, tatas. Never mind. Then you got the shadow side of the Ace of Cups that talks about deception. These are people that have been deceptive towards you that want to reconnect with you in some way. This is a message pertaining to people that have done you wrong. Their spirit, their astral bodies reaching out to you in the spiritual realm. You're not dreaming, but you think it's a dream, but it's not. They're stressed out. They want control over you. You got the devil, the 9 of swords, the 4 of discs, and the 4 of wands. Your ancestors are looking after you and protecting you. And you do have very strong, high vibrational ancestors. That some of them are ascended masters. 4 of wands and the Pitakas of the Orisha talks about family, lineage, groundedness, and you being up next. This bird is delivering a crown to put on somebody's head. Elephants representing good luck. It's an elephant on this card. Birds are messengers. Ooh-wee. And this astral projection that you think is a dream talks about this P word that I won't, whose title or name I won't mention, but the P word, fall from grace. The 4 of disc, i.e. the 4 of pentacles, and the Pitakas of the Orisha tells a story about a famous practitioner and psychic spiritualist. They were a celebrity in Africa. They had a strong connection with the Yoruba gods, and they had got so much success and fame and notoriety and praise over the years that they became like high profile celebrities, and they got an ego behind it, kind of like this P word did. Got an ego behind their fame and their gifts and stuff. The Yoruba gods knew that the celebrity spiritualists in question didn't like beggars and looked down on people that had less than them. So this spiritualist celebrity threw a big high profile party where only the biggest of the biggest were invited. One of the Yoruba gods decided to show up to the party as a beggar. When the Yoruba god showed up as a beggar, the celebrity spiritualist in question shamed the beggar without realizing that it was a Yoruba god. When the Yoruba god presented itself, and the celebrity spiritualist realized that that wasn't a beggar and it was the Yoruba god, they instantly fell to their knees in embarrassment and asked for forgiveness. This celebrity spiritualist was very attractive, very good looking. The Yoruba god looked at the celebrity spiritualist and was like, I can't take your looks away from you. I mean, I can't take your gifts away from you, but I can take your looks away from you. And for the rest of your life, you'll be on your knees. You'll be too embarrassed to show your face. This coconut falling from the tree in Yoruba, people in the Yoruba religion, people use coconuts as a way to divine, which is what we're doing now. Tarot is a method of divination, such as chicken bones, crowry shells, and the coconuts. Those are different methods of divination. The coconut falling from the tree, splitting in half on that card I just showed you, represents fall from grace, represents someone abusing their power and being punished for it. So this P word that was mentioned in your backstory is suffering. They're suffering for what they did to not only you, but other people, which is why their spirit is reaching out to yours. This dream that really was an astral traveling experience was the ancestors' way of giving you the tea on people that did you wrong. They're suffering like this. They're wishing that they had you around, XYZ. You're protected though. The dream was also telling you that their intentions are bad. They may try to attack you, especially that P word. They may try to do some type of psychic attacks with the Nine of Swords being here. The Nine of Swords card depicts a person that's walking out of their house, afraid to walk out of their house because it's raining swords. It's raining swords. They're afraid that they might get stabbed by one of the swords that's falling out of the damn sky. That's a high level of anxiety. So cleanse your energy often, okay? Protect yourself. Take your gifts seriously because they ain't going nowhere. If anything, they're going to get stronger over time. Not just depend on and rely on the ancestors to protect you. You are a spiritual being. The same God that flows through them flows through you too. You take it upon yourself to take measures of protection. So it's an extra layer in addition to what they're doing already to protect you. All right. But these people are up to no good. Still up to no good. And the ancestors was just showing you like what the latest tea is concerning these ancient people. All right. The signs are Capricorn, Gemini, and Leo. Okay. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Let's see. Yeah, somebody may be trying to fuck with you energetically. Yeah. They say the truth will set you free, but it may not be as easy as that in action, but the truth will certainly point you in the right direction. Yet this card shows that often the truth is mirrored in projection, fear, and in other people's agendas. So these people still ain't shit. They wasn't shit then and they ain't shit now. Thus, the spirit guide is giving you an update on these slimy people. Yeah, they got an agenda. Being free, truly free, comes with a cost, real or perceived, that the person must make peace with. The more a person is coming from a place of desire of control, domination, or power, the more likely they are to make poor decisions. Dishonest people, someone seeking to control you for their own ends. I think we know who that is. The P word. Yep. Admit what you really want and then explore why you think you cannot have it. That's not a message for you. That's more so a message for your enemies. The people that you cut off, the people that you saw in the astral. They want to rekindle a connection with you, to continue a dishonest relationship with you. And they want you to be wary of bad business deals. Clean yourself and take water to the crossroad. Let go of indoctrination that no longer serves you. Make peace with your ancestors. Talk to your ancestors. This card also talks about you going to therapy, but I don't think it actually means like you go to therapy. I think they want you to confide in your ancestors more. Yeah. These people ain't shit. And this P person is going to try to fuck with you spiritually because instead of taking accountability for their own actions, they want to project it onto you because they think you weak and vulnerable and an easy target. They wasn't expecting for you to cut them off to begin with. So the ego is bruised already. And it's easier for them to try to bully you than to be held accountable and make right with what they, did wrong. Listen to this. You got the 9 of Swords. Not everything that looks good is something that we can benefit from, and not everything that is threatening is bad so long as we handle it right. When this card shows up, we must exercise caution in our relationships. See what I'm saying? They're warning you of these people coming to approach you in flesh and you avoiding them at all costs. Okay? When this card shows up, we must exercise caution in our relationships lest they leave us with nothing. You got news that may provoke anxiety and fear, blessings that come from a loss, arguments and conflicts with neighbors and or co-workers. A big harvest as a reward for brave action. You need to talk to your ancestors immediately. And keep your relationship consistent with them. They need to be your BFF. I don't know, man. I don't want to insert myself, but I just feel the need to tell you this. My spirit guides are my best friends. They are the homies. They are my partners, my family, my role models, my guides, my everything. Like how we talk to our friends and people in flesh is how I pray and meditate with them. You need to start really having conversations with your spirit. I'm telling you, it'll pay off. Your additional advice is for you to listen to good advice. Don't act from a place of fear and be ready for those who would take by force. I'm going to repeat that. Listen to good advice. Do not act from a place of fear. That's what they want you to do. Fuck with your head. That's why you need to stay in communication with your ancestors so you can have a strong mind. Everything starts here. Even in the spiritual realm, everything starts here. They got your mind, they got you. And there's nothing for you to be afraid of, but the enemy wants you to think that. So you move stupid and they have an advantage over you. Don't let it. Last message is be ready for those who would take by force. I think you know who that is. Okay? That's what I have for you. I wish you the best. Thank you so much for booking with me, and you have a good night. Bye. All right. And last but not least, number 11. That's our last client for tonight. You got 2 questions. Okay. Let me take some water. I need a fill-in bad. I've been so busy with working, taking care of my mother, working my other job, doing stuff behind the scenes for the channel, cleaning up the house. I've been neglecting myself. I haven't even had time to sit my ass down and get a fill-in. That's sad. That is sad. All right. I need my ass whipped. Okay. Number 11. Number 11, thank you so much for booking with me. I hope all is well. Let's get into your reading. So, all right, you feel a deep connection with this person. You got synchronicities with this person. They were introduced to you by somebody that is no longer here. God rest their soul. God bless their soul. Although you feel a deep connection with this person, you ain't forgot about the red flags that, that came about from the past too. As a result of that, you want to know, are you destined to be with this person? Are they your destined life partner or soulmate? And if they're not, is it safe to just be friends instead? All right, let's see. Why is this person back in my client's life? Why is the person in question back in my client's life? Hold on. What's the T on this person? What is the T on this person that doesn't particularly have anything to do with my client, but would be very helpful to her moving forward with this person if they, had that information? Let's see. Reflecting, creeping, and curious about you. So this person has been doing a lot of inner work, reflecting on life themselves, reflecting on the situation, the connection that they've had with you, spying on you, observing you from a distance in secret, and been thinking about you a lot, wanting to know more about you, curious about you and how, in what way. Curious about my client. Give me more. So is there not any other T? I guess it's just the T is about you. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Seem like whoever this person in question that you're inquiring about is hella focused on you, number 11. Bad reputation. Moving on. Thank you. Next. Girl fights. Ain't shit. They have a past. They acknowledging under reflecting. They have been acknowledging their red flags. And they want to know if you judged them poorly because of that. I don't want to say judged them poorly because it seemed like you didn't do the right thing. They want to know if their red flags and the way they behaved in the past has ruined a chance with you now with moving on. Thank you. Next. And girl fights, arguments, physical fights at war, competing, and ain't shit at the bottom of the deck. They want to know if their past with you has ruined a chance with you now. Why is creeping here? Just let me make sure I understand this. Why is creeping here? Okay. Why is creeping here? An offer. Okay, and what's this poking out? Shine, your light irritates their demons. They're keeping their options open, but they really want you. They want to make an offer to you. Something about you triggers this person, but you at the top of the list when it comes to somebody that they want to be with. But if they can't have you, then they're keeping somebody else on ice in case something doesn't work out with you. You need to know that. This person is curious about how you feel about them. And if you're comparing the past with what happened in the past to like judge them in a way that goes against their favor, you know. And it's something about you that triggers them, but it's also something, that same thing that triggers them is what attracts them to you. And even though you're their first choice, they're keeping somebody on the side in case you don't want to deal with. Okay. What is said person that my client is inquiring about? What are their intentions towards my client? Mm-hmm. Beautifully broken. How you doing? Unavailable and apology. Yeah. They'll have you anyway. They'll get you. It seems like what will work better for them is friends with benefits with unavailable here. This person is unable to give you all you deserve. So they can't give you anything more than friends with benefits. Apology, you can expect the apology that you want to hear. They're thinking that you may want more. And they feel bad that they're not able to give you more. They could have already apologized. They could be sorry for the lack of availability they have for you, with you. The only thing they can give you is friends with benefits. And they do feel bad about it, but it is what it is. They feel like you deserve more. But if you settle for them, they'll be happy. They'll be happy that you settled for them if you do decide to do that. Because it seemed like with the friends with benefits, they would get more benefit out of it than you. Just saying. I'm going to leave it at that. I mean, that pretty much covers everything. Yeah, like if you want to do friends with benefits, you can. Because I don't see nothing serious coming out of this, but they'll be the one that get the benefits. It won't be much of a benefit for you. You'll get tired of that shit after a while. Yeah. So that's what I have. Number 11. Let's go to your second question. Is it in your life's path to continue pursuing, owning, and operating your own restaurant? All right, let's see. Okay. Is it in my client's life path to pursue owning and operating a restaurant? All right, let's see. You got the Star, the Nine of Swords, and the Four of Pentacles. Yes, but they ain't say it was going to be easy. You definitely will be a successful business owner in a restaurant industry. But it's stressful. It's a lot that come with that. But you built for it. Yeah. Dang it. Hang on. I forgot what this side of the star means. So I'm looking it up to avoid getting out of my chair and going to get the book. I'm sorry. I'm having trouble finding the meeting, so I'm gonna have to step away and get that book because I don't remember exactly what this side means. I know what this side means, but not this side. And this is the side that it came on. Give me 1 second. Uh-oh, my house. Okay. Okay, here we go. All right. I got the book. Okay. The star. Here we go. A breakthrough is coming, more powerful than you imagined or dared to hope. Everything is falling into place. Harmony is being restored. Your task now is to receive the flowing blessings with a thankful heart. When you heed the calling of your higher self, you can expect miracles. They want you to go for it. They want you to go for it. They are recognizing that you have doubts, and your doubts is valid, like it's understandable. But that shouldn't stop you from pursuing this goal because you'll be successful at it. Yep. That's what they want you to know. My apologies for having to get up and get that book, but I didn't want to cheat you out of a message. You know what I mean? Just because, I didn't remember the meaning of that side. I wanted to make sure you thoroughly got the message from that card. From a financial standpoint, what's the earning potential with my client owning and operating a restaurant? It starts off slow and it picks up like crazy. You got turtle, money coming in slowly, but steady progress, moving for work and good time long term. So it's not going to be an overnight success, but it'll build a loyal customer base over time with potential to like open up different locations and like start a franchise. You got treasure. You go from the turtle, something moving slow but steady, to treasure, worry-free finances, money in reserve, executive, sales, planning. Yeah, this can be something real big, real big. And you got mask, secret stash, finding money, theft, hidden potential, unknown. So yeah, This is something that will start off slow but grow into massive success and a massive brand that you're going to have to protect. This is your restaurant ideas have the potential to be very big where you can start a successful franchise and make millions of dollars, maybe even billions. Seriously. One thing about me, I'm going to tell the truth, whether it's good or bad. And this is real good news. I'm not exaggerating. You got the potential to be a multimillionaire. All right. I wish you the best. Thank you so much for booking with me, and you have a good day. Bye. All right. That concludes our live stream. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Thank you for watching. Thank you for those who participated. I will see you guys later on today. I'm going live for my members, and I'll be doing the remaining signs, which are, I believe, Aries, Virgo, Libra, and Aries, Virgo, Libra. That might be it. I think I got like 3 or 4 more readings, zodiac signs to read. But yeah, I can't, it's late, I'm sorry. Can't think of all the signs. If I left a sign out, I'm sorry, but I'll be taking care of the remaining 3 or 4 signs that's left later on today. I'm about to go shower, cleanse, and lay my ass down. I'm gonna post these timestamps for you guys. These readings are never deleted. You can always go back to them, and I will see you later. Bye.